Hello, it's Leslie here. Today I wanted to do a quick review of these books here by BabaDada. These are like vocabulary, visual dictionary, core vocabulary, I should say. And the interesting thing about these books is they come with many language pairs. So I picked up, sorry, my video thing's not focusing right. I picked up Italian Russian. I wasn't sure what one to get, so I got a bunch of different ones. And I picked up Russian Suomea. And I picked up Italian Suomi. And so you can get all very weird language combinations, which I think is very unusual. And I thought, well, why not? And I'm trying to reduce my English exposure and increase my other foreign language exposure. So I thought I'll try having a go at this. And I haven't looked at these books that much because I'm still learning some things. But for example, let's look at the Russian Finnish one. So the nice thing is they have cute little illustrations and they're in color, and it's kind of like 3 columns on every page, and then there's some bigger drawings. I think they are really well done, and especially I was looking at this today, especially this thing. This thing is very handy to know the last page in Finnish, you know, on, above, below, and all this sort of thing. So I'm going to have a look through these. Now the thing is, they are quite expensive, and the weirder the language combination is, the more expensive they are. But I think it's good, and I think it works, you know, because you see, say I look at an animal, right? I don't need to know what it is in English, but straight away when I look at it in English, when I look at something, you think of the English word, for me anyway, I think of the English word automatically anyway. So even if I don't know what it is in Russian, I can still look it up in Finnish, say. Or say I don't know what it is in Finnish, I can still look it up in Russian. So it's not a complete waste of time. Whereas there are some audio programs that do this as well, by if you look on Audible and you search for a series by Gardner, you'll see these weird language combinations with audio. Although, because it doesn't come with a picture, if you hear this thing with audio, it doesn't work as well as a dictionary like this, because if you hear one word with audio and you don't know what it is, well then you automatically don't know what the other word is. So that's a bit frustrating. So the other thing is, sometimes if you're with the audio that this is, if you are not 100% sure what a word is, then in your second language, then you'll get it wrong in the third language. If you're using the second language to learn the third one, it'll sort of multiply the errors, you know, because sometimes the translation can be a little bit off, a little bit different, or words can have several meanings, and if you're not 100% sure what you're talking about, the audio way of doing this, using one foreign language to learn another, sometimes it doesn't work. But I think for the visual dictionary, this is a really great idea. I'm surprised that they're not that well known, these books, I think, but I would buy them again. If I wanted a dictionary, probably I'll have a look inside at the Japanese one and see whether it's what alphabet they're using for the Japanese one, But I can see myself flicking through this and learning new words. I think it's a good way to do it. When I first bought it, I found it a little bit overwhelming just because there are quite a number of words. I'm not sure how many there are. There's probably about 1,000. We could roughly work it out. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 per page, and 90 pages. 90. It's about 1,400 odd words. Yeah, it's going to be about 1,000 words all up, or a bit more. So it's a little bit too much when you're in the very beginning, but I think they're good. They're well done, and I think they're very good for what they are, you know. And then you got all the different things. You see, in the other book I reviewed, this one, if you look at it's the opposite. They haven't put any effort into it at all, really. And there's no categories. It's just random order, which is a pain in the ass. But this one, they're organized by categories, and then you have, clothes, you have the kitchen, you have the lounge room. They've really tried to do it well. Look at it. It's all illustrated very well. So, and I've studied illustration, so I know what I'm talking about. They've got these pictures and things. Anyway, so the language combinations are good because it's not that easy to get Finnish language learning study materials, so I'm really happy with those. That's all I have to say about them, really. Thanks for watching. Bye.